An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Again, Cifuentes. Ball is met by Guerra, and it's going to be a middle hit for Garza, and Garza gets her first kill of the game. Now, that is not Cifuentes, that is Cassidy Rodriguez. And ball taken out immediately. Good hit by Guerra. And a quick serve. And miscommunication between the two Raiders, and that'll result in another point for the Tigers. Ibarra with a good hit, but it's digged, or is it? That was a close one. It looked like it might have hit the arm of a player, but it looks like it did not. That counts as a kill. A hit, and good dig by the Raiders. Ball taken out immediately on a good observation by Jackie Lopez, but unfortunately the ball will go out of bounds. Couple of steps, and ball high into the air, met by the Tigers. Set up for Lopez. Lopez punches it out. Awesome! A light hit out. Puente taking it over to Rivera territory. Set up to the left. Ball is mishandled and out of bounds, but not before it's touched by the Mercedes Tigers. Just barely gets over the net, met by Cifuentes. Pass is taken into Rivera territory. Setting it up for Garza. Garza is blocked, but it stays in Mercedes. And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on a hit by Ibarra. And it's now a 2-point lead for the Raiders. Garza with a good spike attempt, but it won't be good. It's blocked by the Tigers. And that'll be the third hit for the Tigers. That'll result in another point for the Raiders to make it 14-9. The attack attempt by the Mercedes Tigers is no good. Score right now 16-9 with the Red Raiders up. Guzman serving. This is our third straight serve, and a right-hand hit barely gets over the net, and that's good. That'll count as an ace. Now, that ball was just a few inches away from being a service error, and oh my goodness, another one. That one was a few inches away from being an ace. And that's a good kill by Garza, getting it just down the middle into that gap where no Tiger was there. With a air ball caught by Cifuentes, and it'll be a setup down the middle for Rodriguez. Rodriguez is met by the Raiders, and a huge hit by Ibarra. It goes into the net, but it does go inside Tigers territory. Garza digs it, set up. Ibarra gets it over the wall, and a diving dig is no good for the Tigers. Digged out by, it looks to be Rangel, and that'll be points for the Raiders. For the Red Raiders. As serving now is Adame. Adame with a good serve, met by Lopez. And hits the net, and that'll be a service ace for the Tigers. Adame with her first service ace of the game, and 2 steps, and a setup hit. Met by Lopez. Is going to be a setup for Ibarra. Can Ibarra get that monster kill? Yes, she will! As coming up to serve is going to be Garza. And it's going to be a setup down the middle. Ball goes over the wall. And Ibarra's going to set up for a hit. And she gets it down the back middle. That's good. By Rangel. And a good hit, but recovered by the Raiders. Ibarra's going to have another hit. She's blocked. Almost hits the coach. And it goes out of bounds. I don't know if that was planned or accidental. But Coach Guerra was ready for that one. As the ball is hit into the air, that was Garza. And a jousting match is won by Izaguirre. Eventually had a 5-point lead at max in the first set until the Raiders started coming back and scoring and kept repeating their points. Ibarra with another hit, and that one down the middle. That marks our 4th kill in the game. And is Garza. Garza with a good hit down the middle, met by Rodriguez. Setting it up again for Rodriguez, and ball pass to Lopez, setting it for Ibarra for another hit down the middle. That's the third time in a row she hits it from the back middle, and no one is there to stop her. Ball swung out. Is it going to make it? Just barely. Ibarra has to dig it, and the first point of the second set is going to go to Mayela Vallejo to make it 8-1 Raiders. They get it out, and it looks like they will not. They were so close to being able to get that ball out, but no good. So their lead goes down from an 8-point lead to now a 5-point lead in just under 2 minutes. And a good serve, good ace right there for the Tigers. Vallejo, and it'll be a setup for that looks to be Rodriguez. And that'll make it a 4-point. Lopez with that first dig. And with the setup is Garza. And, oh, just barely gets it out. That was Guzman. Whistle accidentally blown, but the ball is still playing. Ibarra, she's blocked! She's blocked by Mayela Vallejo. Lopez. Ibarra. It is digged by the Tigers. Tigers have one shot to get it out, and they are blocked, and that'll be a point for the Raiders. It's technically the point during the break and the point after the break for the Tigers. Ball blocked. The Raiders still have a chance, and no good. And we are tied here at 10 apiece, ladies and gentlemen, 10-10. Communication and some attack errors by the Raiders. And now the Tigers have a chance to take the lead, and they will on the help of a service ace for Vallejo. Down the middle, Izaguirre with that spike. It's blocked by the Tigers. Ball barely going over the net. Good save by Espinosa. And ball high over the air. It's out of bounds, but not before it was touched by a Mercedes Tiger. Ball almost blocked. A diving dig is no good. Is no good for Clarissa Olivares. She dived for it. The ball stays in the air, but no one was there to recover it. And a little miscommunication, but ball still goes into Tiger territory. Ball almost blocked by Izaguirre. Pass over to Garza. Garza with a monster hit down the middle. And just score the points. It's that simple. Set up Garza. Garza's blocked, but it still goes into Mercedes territory. Ball set up by Limas, and the ball is hit by, looks to be Vallejo. Oh, and a good dump by Izaguirre. And that looks to have been Guzman. Ibarra is going to have another chance, and this one hits the face of the Tigers, and it goes into Tigers territory, into the ground. Name in the game, Ibarra with a little floater, but it is met by the Tigers. The Tigers are going to try and spike it. No good. Hits the net, and that is, looks to be Izaguirre for Alondra Garza. Izaguirre, good serve. It is met by Vallejo. Oh, man, a monstrous hit by Ibarra. They haven't been calling who's going to take the ball, who's going to hit, and that's what's been hindering them in this game. And some mishits as well, as the ball goes out of bounds, and that'll make point number 2. With the Raiders up by 2, ball high into the air. And miscommunication. Oh, man, it just barely gets out of there. I don't think anybody saw that one coming. Lopez going over to Izaguirre. Good hit. She doesn't go into the line, so that will be good for the Raiders. Oh, down the middle where no one was looking. Ibarra with a little floater into the middle, met by Adame. Ball hit by Izaguirre, and that one is going to be good. Izaguirre up to serve, and it's a good serve. It is met by, it looks to be Rodriguez. Vallejo takes it out, swings it out. Ibarra gets out of the way before she gets hit by the ball, and good improvisation, good hit for the Raiders. Gets it over to the corner. Pass to Ibarra. Ibarra gets it over the wall, and was digged, but just nowhere for any of the players to recover it. And that is Ibarra over the middle, setting it up. And that was a good job by Guerra. Ibarra with that kill, but Guerra was the one that saved her teammate.
Paradise in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? Add a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some
And Laisha Isaguirre all dominating in the kill mark of this game. Set up for Ibarra. Ibarra with a little floater down the middle. Just good observation for the Raiders. For the Red Raiders, and it's set up. Met by the Tigers as Cifuentes going to take the second shot. Swung out by Puente. Olivares to Guzman. Guzman gets her first kill in the game. And going into Raider territory, a good hit by Olivares. Olivares tries to block this one on a jousting match, but the Tigers win this one. Tigers take it out just barely, and they do with the help of Rangel. And awesome! Unbelievable kill for Isaguirre. And that is Cifuentes going into the arms directly into Guerra's hands. And Isaguirre with a kill. Is it good? Yes. They blow the whistle, and that'll count as a kill for Isaguirre. Had it not been for that diving dig by the Tigers. Garza with a hit blocked. Guerra meets it. Ibarra tries to slide and dig, but that's going to be no good. For the Tigers. And we may have another substitution coming in very soon, as it looks to be Adame coming back. Set up is Isaguirre. Isaguirre with a good punch out. That one is good.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases, because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Again, Cifuentes. Ball is met by Guerra, and it's going to be a middle hit for Garza, and Garza gets her first kill of the game. Now, that is not Cifuentes.